Whew. The perils of doing outside shows. Yeah. So, hi everyone. Welcome. Welcome to SlimChat 7, I think. I'm not very good at these numbers. Not that I'm dyslexic or anything. I just can't remember what one was yesterday. Which way is up? I don't know. But yeah, welcome anyway. Those of you who come over from Crochet Rocks will know I get plagued by flying things and insects, and there's one on my leg. Get off. It was okay in the spring, but now, get off me. Everything's awake and trying to crawl on me and eat me and stuff, so. Eh. And they're usually the size of Zeppelins, which makes it worse. So anyway, good morning. And wow, what a lovely morning it is. It's really beautiful and sunshiny here today and warm already, so it's going to be a scorcher. They keep telling us that it might get up into the 40s this week, and I'm really, really hoping not, you know. The one thing the UK is bad for during the summer is humidity when it's ridiculously hot, and we live by the sea, so at least we get a sea breeze. I guess there is that. But today we have a party, and so we are going to probably take a few bits that we can have, and Gary's brother Martin asked what we fancied to eat at his little party. It's only a small family get together, what snack we'd like, so we just said chicken, so that way at least we know we're kind of sticking within the guidelines of the diet. So if we take a few bits that we might be able to nibble on when they're tucking into their goodies, then, you know, jobs are good and really. So I'm not very happy though, because I don't think this week that I've done very well at all. I think that I've stayed the same. I know that, you know, that's not a bad thing, 'cause it's not a gain. And sometimes when I lose weight, my body does this thing where it loses a chunk of weight, and then the next week it plays catch up with itself, and I lose the inches, and then the following week I lose a chunk of weight. So in a way, I'm kind of being a little bit philosophical about it, thinking that maybe that's what's going on here. But at the same time, I know that I need to cut down on portion sizes, and especially with things like potato, because you can have them. I think we're abusing that, and we're abusing the fact that we can have them and having way too much, and that's not a good thing. So we need to kind of get a little bit more solid on what we're doing. And I had this idea actually, because Gary's brother had the idea first of maybe doing 2 vegetarian days a week, or maybe vegan, as someone suggested. And that's one idea. We could perhaps look for some recipes. When we're a little bit more on the ball, I guess we'll be able to do that easy. But I thought I could do 2 kind of low carby days, whereas not high fat as the low carb keto diet is, but I could do a couple of days where I'm just eating salad and meat, or veg and meat, and that might kickstart me a little bit. So I thought if I did that, a couple of veggie days or vegan days, a couple of low carby days, and then a couple of just the rest just doing sort of proper Slimming World, maybe that'd work, but I'm not sure. So at the moment we're still just finding our feet, and I'd like to be able to see my feet. Sorry, I can see my feet. It's just, you don't get used to my humour. So yeah, finding my feet, trying to sort out and suss out what way is up with this blessed diet. But see, I'm used to just getting on the keto and losing loads every week, and it's kind of inspiring. Gary said just get back on low carb, and I won't mind if you eat things like sausages and bacon, it won't bother me. And I'm thinking, yeah, but it'll bother me, you know, if I'm doing that. So what I might do is, you know, I didn't do that solely on keto. Some mornings I got up and I would have a tuna, like a bowl of tuna with peronaise and things like that. And you have to sin the peronaise, I know. But if I'm cutting out, if I'm doing a low carby day and I'm just having meats and veggies, there won't be that many sins anyway. So I'll be able to wear that quite easy. So I am considering it. But as I say, it could just be that my body does this play catch up every other week. And even when I was, years ago, when I was doing Weight Watchers, I had the same thing. It is soul destroying, but it didn't bother me because I'd do like a £4 loss, nothing, £2 loss. After a while it sorted itself out and I just lost £2 a week. And then sometimes I'd have a good week and sometimes I'd have £1. But it didn't bother me too much because it's still a loss. Any loss is a good loss, I always say. But no loss is very annoying. But it's not, strictly speaking, weigh-in day. It's near, I think it's tomorrow. But, you know, I kind of get up in the morning and the scales are sitting there tantalisingly close. And I think, just step on, see how you're doing. And I know you shouldn't. But it's kind of, I don't know, too tempting to not do it. That's the thing. So yesterday I had one of my subscribers sent me a happy mail on my Crochet Rocks channel, and it was skinny teas and some really lovely syrups, and I'm going to try those. And I've tried one tea already and it was called lemon cake, and it really did taste like a lemon cake. It was lovely. So Gary hasn't had his yet because she sent two of every one so that Gary could try it as well. So yeah, I'm going to have fun trying those because especially the syrup being 0, they are, you know, way more delicious than the ones you get over here. And to be honest with you, I've never really seen them over here. I kind of see those big tall ones you put in your coffee. I can't, Cronin or something. Can't remember the name. But I've seen those, but I had one once, it was blueberry. It was absolutely the most vile thing. I threw the whole lot away. Didn't taste anything like a blueberry. It was just disgusting. But everyone's on the diet forums was, oh, the salty caramel one, you've got to get it. And I made the mistake of buying blueberry. But there's not that many that I've seen that are sugar-free. Perhaps I just don't look in the right places, which, you know, I've got a feeling that's probably what it is. You know, I'm not used to looking at these things, doing keto diets and stuff like that. You don't go for that sort of thing. Some people do, I guess. They put them in protein shakes and things like that. But I don't often have that sort of thing. To me, that's added calories and carbs I don't need in my diet. What the heck is that? Well, I guess it's one of the holiday camps. We're surrounded by them. There's one over there. There's one that way. Sounds like a train of some sort, but I don't think they've got. I don't know. They've just opened. They've probably got little fun days for their, for their residents and owners, because they've had a rough ride of it where they've been paying their ground rent all those months and not been able to come down and enjoy their caravans. So they're probably doing things. I know that one of the places has got a dodgem track up, you know, a whole ride. Not seen it in use yet. I thought that it would be in use on the 4th of July for the grand opening, but we were at Gary's brother's, so I didn't see it. And when we come back, it was closed. So I don't know if it... But they've got the cash hut set up, so I don't know whether they will or not, when they will. So yeah, that's probably what that noise was anyway, because we're surrounded by them, which is annoying because when people are on holiday, they don't think about what they're doing, you know, in a road. They just walk along as if it's a holiday camp road, but it actually isn't. We live here and it's the road we use to get in and out of here. But they bimble around, walking in the road, you know, getting sort of 6 abreast, so you can't get round them, and they are a bit of a nightmare, walking their dogs and on their little kids on bikes in the road. I'm surprised there's not more accidents, really. I don't think I've heard of one, but honestly, they don't get out of the way either, because they think, we're on holiday, you need to go really, really dead slow and wait. But we don't, you know, get out of the way, I'll run you over. No, not really. And there it is now. Oh, get off me. Oh, no. There's too many flying, crawling things. I never had this problem when I first started coming in the garden But now there's just an abundance of life in the garden. So yeah, you feel a little tickle when you look down and there's something scuttling across your leg. That was a spider. You know, those of you who've been with me for a long time will know how I feel about them. It was only tiny, but I don't even like tiny ones. Not on me. Anyway, I'm going to get off because I need to get the day going rather. The party, I think you'd call it a party. It's just a couple of family members really, and hopefully Mike and Gemma will be there as well, because Gemma's not feeling good today, so I'm hoping that she'll be good enough to go. But so that'd be nice anyway, just to see them and socialise a little bit and see Yasmin. So yeah, it's not till later on this afternoon, but we've got loads to do. We need to go out and get some insecticide sort of thing to spray on my pests on the we've got some raspberries at the back which got some pests on, some black fly here and there, so I want to get some stuff just to get rid. So we've got to pop out, so thanks for watching. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have had a bit of a night where I suddenly lose loads of weight, but I somehow doubt it, but I'll let you know. So thanks for watching, see you soon, take care, bye everyone.